Hey, it was the Ricochet Bullet EBZ. And it be on people, man. It really do be on people. Now, Kid Cudi today just took the stand and testified against Diddy. We don't care. You have to look at it for what's really happening. Personally, you have a gripe against this man. Personally. Came to your house, ransacked the place, blew up the car. Very annoying. But it's rich nigga shit though. This is one rich nigga doing some shit to the next rich nigga. Not basic rich neither. Multi-millionaires. Multi-millionaires. So, you and I know as much as it was annoying, as much as it hurt, I could easily see you sitting somewhere talking about that shit. That shit wasn't nothing. I could easily see you sitting somewhere with all those memes talking about fuck all that shit. We'll get some more. Fuck that nigga. I could so see it. I could so see it. So I say that to say, small thing to a big fish. You and I mean, I just feel like it was a small fry for big fish. Think about it. So Puffy got mad. You guys are arguing about a bitch. Let's start there. You guys are arguing about a bitch. There's a bitch standing between both of you, playing both of you. You're blowing up cars, you're getting mad, you're doing whatever the fuck you gotta do. That's exactly what you gotta do sometimes. I mean, was it Drake throwing bottles at a nightclub with Chris Brown against Chris Brown over Rihanna? Huh? Didn't they throw, I don't know how many bottles this one night we heard about on the radio. Throwing bottles left, it was hundreds of thousands. I bet you the night when Chris Brown and Drake are throwing bottles at a nightclub, when Chris Brown was throwing bottles against Drake and vice versa, I will not be surprised they spent way more money that night over what Puffy did at your house. I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised they wasted more money on bottles of champagne thrown on the floor or thrown at each other than what Puffy did at your house. So now you're sitting over here on stage testifying against this dude. We know his sexual escapades are the kind that make anybody go, wow. We know that. We know he's not a saint. We know he's not a saint. But he's on trial for his motherfucking life. All because the state, Cassie wanted a couple millions and she got it in 24 hours. The state picked up the case. So the state knows this guy's rich and they're going to milk him for everything possible. The state is the same state that does not necessarily like hip hop. Let's be real. That's the same state. The same state that you guys are all gunning for is the same one that tells you they're going to use your lyrics against you. It's the same state that indicts all these, your so-called legends. Now, granted, a crime is a crime. You gotta go. I get it. But some things are just not that necessary. This guy is standing on trial for his life over slapping his girlfriend. She's claimed she's made all these allegations. I guess the state, we still have a lot to see, but thus far, she's made all these allegations. She came for 20 mil, let's be real. She's made all these allegations, and now we sit down when we listen to the trial, it's all about his sexual escapades. God knows where it goes from here. But you sat over there and try to put 2 cents on in a situation where this dude is fighting for his life. He's not fighting against you guys, to be honest with you. Cassie and all these motherfuckers that are going to stand and testify. These are just people who are willing to see the next man burn. The real fight was against Puffy and the state. Now, the reason I put it that way is because they've been trying to indict this fool ever since way back before Biggie was right around the time Biggie was a thing, right around the time Pac was a thing. At the end of the day, the hip hop police was created because of Puffy. This is way back in the 90s. Way back before anything had come to be. The reason is, rich black man, young black man, they're trying to figure out what the fuck. Maybe you're selling pounds, maybe you got keys or something. And from then till now, motherfuckers have been trying to find loopholes. They've been trying to build a case on a lot of these guys, a lot of these entertainers as well. Trust me, for all of you guys sitting to the sideline thinking to yourself, oh yeah, I'm exempt. They're trying to find a way to indict you too. Yeah, you're not exempt. Of course, dot your I's and cross your T's, walk on your tippy toes and whatnot. But the fact is, if they find a reason, they'll get it. They'll use it, and you'll be sitting right where Puffy's sitting. This case has been nothing. I mean, think about it. The Cassie video was since 2011. Niggas changed their entire lives in 15 years. People are very different from 1 year to the next, from 1 month to the next. I mean, even when you look at rehab situations, they go for 30 fucking days. They're expecting your life will see a glimmer of hope in 30 fucking days. So now we're talking 15 years. Now we're talking 15 years. 15 years later, somebody had a video of this nature and they did not release it as soon as they had it. They waited 15 years. Okay, fine. You waited 15 years, you released it. We're talking about assault here. Domestic abuse. You see my point? My point is they've been looking for something and they've been looking for an opportunity to get this fool. So all the other people they're just using. Now, what gives me the passion to actually talk like this against somebody who supposedly is guilty of a lot of things? I'll tell you what it is. You motherfuckers sat right here and were dick riding King Von, were you not? A presumed serial killer, motherfucker who had at least killed 7 people. Huh? You guys were all fans, friends, and all that phony shit. This is real. That was real shit. This is somebody who had friends who will commit a murder on his behalf to get him out of jail. You were dick riding that. So now you want to consider, oh my God, Puffy's had people come to Kid Cudi's house, blow up his car and ransack the house. And he said, man, I'm the demon. You want to act like you take that serious? You know damn well Puffy's track record. Puffy ain't got no bodies. Like the streets say. Puffy don't have bodies. In King Von lingo, you ain't done shit. In Chirac lingo, 600, all that shit from Chicago. You haven't done anything to even measure on the Richter scale. You haven't done anything to measure on the Richter scale. Talk about you came to somebody's house and you ransacked the place. Oh, you put a bomb in the car when nobody was there. Niggas' houses get shot up. Houses get shot up. People get shot up in their cars. What are you talking about? Put a bomb when no one is in there. Kid Cudi was not afraid for his life in no way, shape, or form. Hell, he knew it was Diddy. Ain't shit about to happen. You're trying to sit over here in court and act like this shows his criminal network was vast. Yeah, So is anybody who has friends who fuck with him. So as most celebrities, almost every celebrity has a bodyguard who he could just look at and the motherfucker would knock the shit out of you. Especially, we're talking about, now you're referring to the mogul. You're trying to act like even you, Kid Cudi, you don't have people who you could be like, yo, Go over there. I need you to sock that dude tomorrow when I catch flight. Wait till I catch a flight and go to this place and knock him out. You're trying to act like you don't have those kind of people. Most celebrities do. Don't lie to us. Don't lie to us. The one you fear is the one who's going to kill you. The one you fear is the one who has killed, let's say, 7 people. But that's the one you motherfuckers were still dick riding. That's the one you guys were still dick riding. King Von. Right? You guys wanted autographs and features, friends and family. I mean, clip after clip is him doing this and him doing that. And now you want to act as though Puffy was the one you were afraid of. Puff Daddy is the one Kid Cudi comes to the stage and acts like, oh, I was afraid of him. Really? Rambunctious, yes. Wow. A wild boy, yeah. Playboy, yeah. But what else is new about being a celebrity? What else is new about being a mogul? Talk about, why would Cassie not want to leave? In her situation, she's making $30,000 a month in the most exquisite places in hip hop. At the highest seats. That's like at the highest seat everywhere she goes. From somebody who has invested absolutely nothing in this game. Nothing. Hasn't written no song, don't got no voice, can barely motherfucking perform. Look at you sitting over here with a 10-album deal. Ryan Leslie wrote those songs. You left him in the past. Ryan Leslie wrote those songs. You cheated on him with Diddy. Making flyers and flying out of town. Making fake flyers and flying out of town. And yeah, that was all in the beginning. Of course, that was when you really didn't know him like that. Fast forward 10 years later. You're fucking him behind Kid Cudi's back. Now you're dating Kid Cudi. Running up to Puffy every so often and doing freak-offs. So you're over this, you're dating this guy while getting gangbanged by this dude and his friends. And then you come back to this guy. And the fool is now standing on stage talking about, yeah, this is what Diddy did to me. That was Diddy's bitch. So yeah, he was looking at you. But that's basic rich nigga shit, man. I say that to say this. Kid Cudi, man. I think you just, according to me, very disappointed. This is when you go to the stand and you say, man, nothing happened. You know? Nothing happened. Yeah, we had words, you know. What else is new? These things happen, you know, girls, all that, you know. But nothing happened. Yeah, nah, it was nothing. You sitting over there telling your motherfucking life story. Puffy has done way more for the hip-hop game than you have. Way more. You're just maybe mad that he finally got Cassie. That Cassie was his bitch at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, if I was in the jury stand or one of the lawyers, I don't see anything over here that constitutes racketeering nonetheless. Nobody was to make a profit from this shit. What were we talking about? Who was gaining what? Are we gaining, is it Cassie? Well, that's the guy's girlfriend. Of course he's tripping. That's what any of these motherfuckers would do when you feel like your girlfriend was getting, especially in that world of you using drugs and flying private jets and weed and cocaine and da-da-da-da. These things happen. It's a toxic atmosphere. So what? Nobody's dying. Nobody died. Nobody's dying. Nobody died. Just another wild night. Huh? If you walk down the street, if you want to act like you really give a fuck about toxic atmospheres, walk down the street. Find your closest crack house. Find your closest meth house. Find your closest trap neighborhood. Huh? If you're looking for toxicity, not motherfuckers that are doing so well for themselves, but because they have a few wild arguments. We're sitting over here in court acting Rico. Who gives a fuck about rich niggas' arguments? But you guys are letting the state use the opportunity, because you guys are usually so stupid. You're letting the state use the opportunity to cook up something they call a RICO over your wild nights. Puffy's an asshole, but he does not deserve what's going on. I got so much to say, but I'm going to stop right now. Salute.